Yashawan down there.
All right, all praises, all praises. First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWAH'S, right? If you don't know what we out here for, we out here for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to let you know that you are the real Jews and Israelites according to the Bible, all right? So let me get the book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23, all right? And let me get the book of 2nd Maccabees 6 and 1, all right? Right, so it's time for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to wake up in these last days, right? Because your true enemy, the so-called white man, don't want you to know who you truly are in these last days, right? The same man that raped, robbed, and murdered you and stole your land, now he want to say that you can't stand on this corner. We own these damn corners, right? We own this whole world, man, right? This country belongs to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? They stole this land from you, and now they want to tell you where you can and can't stand at, right? The audacity of these damn devils, man, right? That's why the so-called white man, the so-called white woman, and the so-called white children must and will go into captivity, right? So read what you got.
Sirach 13 and 23.
Because now it's time for you Negroes to wake up, man, right? These damn clowns want to steal your land and then come out here and have a damn costume party. The so-called white man out here dressed up like a damn tiger, dressed up like the damn Wizard of Oz. All these damn clowns coming out here having a damn costume party while people getting shot down in the streets. All right? Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good, man. We don't want none of that. All right? We don't accept nothing from the damn devil. Read what you got.
That's right. 13:23.
Right, because now people got to wake up in these last days, man. Right? Our people need to know their true identity in these last days. Read what you got.
When a rich man speaketh.
When a what?
When a rich man speaketh.
And in today's context, when they talk about a rich man, that's talking about people such as Kanye West, right? Like Kendrick Lamar, Kyrie Irving, right? Because now it's a controversy going on with this so-called anti-Semitic stuff going on, right?
Right, that's right.
Right, now you got all these so-called black celebrities coming out and trying to tell our people that we are the real Jews. And the so-called Jewish man is the fake Jew, right? Right? So when our people go wake up and learn, man, when our people go wake up and realize that you are God's chosen people, right? Read on.
When a rich man speaketh,
right,
every man holdeth his tongue.
Every man do what?
Holdeth his tongue.
So every man holdeth his tongue. Now people coming out like, hey, you heard what Kanye said? Kanye said that we the real Jews, right? Hey man, did you hear about that? And we've been telling you that you the real Jews, right? We've been hitting these streets hard for the past 35 plus years, trying to tell you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that you are God's chosen people. But when Kanye come out and say it, they're like, oh my, did you hear what Kanye said? Yeah, Negro, he been saying the same thing that we've been telling you, right? So when are you gonna wake up, man? Right? Read on.
And look, what he said, they extol it to the cloud.
They do what?
They extol it to the cloud.
They extol it to the clouds, right? Read on.
But if the poor man speak.
But if the what?
But if the poor man speak.
But if the poor man speak, right? Because when our people walk past, they look at us like we the poor man, right? They're like, what these niggas say? They say that we the real Jews, right? Man, these niggas, every time I walk past, these niggas tell me to put out my cigarette. I don't want to hear that. Let me smoke my cigarette. Right. These niggas always telling me to put Mata Superior on. I don't want to hear that. These niggas said I got to keep the Sabbath day. I don't want to hear that, right? You listen to Kanye? Right, read on.
But if the
so they look at us like we the poor man. They're like, what are those niggas talking about, right? Don't these niggas got jobs, right? Read on.
But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
They say what?
What fellow is this?
And that's what they say. What fellow? Who are these niggas that think they can come in our park and stand on our corner, right? That's what that damn devil was thinking, man, right? This nigga asking me for proof. I don't have to show you proof, nigga. Right? This is my land now. I stole this land. I killed your people, right? I overcame your people. This belongs to me now. You don't ask me for proof, right? And that's the pride of the so-called white man, man. That's why this damn devil got to go into captivity, man.
That's
right. Read on.
And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
They will do what?
They will help to overthrow him.
You can't make this up. What did that brother just do? He just helped his oppressor to help overthrow his own people. Right? Yeah, tell him, master. Tell him again. We don't have to show him no proof, boss. Tell him, boss. Tell him, boss. Right? Oh, cold ass nigga, man.
Right.
Oh, stepping and fetching goofy ass nigga, man. He's sitting there with the damn booty face, man. The so-called white man got you effeminate in these last days, man. Then shaved your damn beard off talking about, yeah, master, tell him, master. Tell these niggas to get on somewhere, master. Right? Oh, Uncle Ruckus ass nigga, man. Right? That don't make no damn sense, man. You better stop talking to that white girl. Leave them white folks alone. Master told you to get out of here. Get your ass out of here. Right? So our people need to wake up and stop being damn coons, man. Right? That's it on that? On verse 23? All right, read what you got, King. And let me get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 20. Read what you got.
2 Maccabees 6 verse 1.
Right.
Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart.
To do what?
To depart from the laws of their fathers.
So that's the whole plan of the so-called white man. He want the real Jews to depart from the law of their fathers, man. Right? That's why when Kanye came out and said all the things that he said about the Jewish man, that's why they cut ties with him with his Adidas sponsorship, right? Adidas came out, they was like, oh, this nigga said what? Oh, no, ain't no more Yeezys for y'all niggas. Yeah, ain't no more of that. Right? They shut down, who was he part of Def Jam? Ain't Kanye, he was a part of Def Jam, right? Def Jam, they cut ties with him, right? Yeah. They shut all his bank accounts down. They shut down all his social media accounts, right? Everything, man. So you got to think about that, because we talk about this week in and week out. Why? If he would have came out and said we was Muslims, they wouldn't have cared about it. Right. If he would have come out and said that we Seventh-day Adventists, ain't nobody would have cared about it. Right. But when we come out to tell you that we are the real Jews, then it's an issue. Right. This nigga said what? He out here telling y'all niggas that they the real Jews now. We gotta nip that in the bud. Right. Nigga, didn't I tell you to be quiet when you signed this contract? Right? Yeah, you no more Yeezys for you, nigga. Right? Ain't no more Def Jam, ain't no more Twitter, Instagram, bank accounts, none of that. They trying to get him to come out and apologize like Nick Cannon. Right? They was like, you better take back what you said about us. Right? So that's the whole plan of the so-called white man, man. Right? They use crafty counsel against our people so we don't know who we truly are according to the Bible. Right? Read on.
And not to live after the laws of God.
And not to do what?
And not to live after the laws of God.
That's why the so-called Jewish man doing that to Kanye, because he don't want our people to wake up and keep the laws of the Lord. Right? Read on.
And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem.
And to do what?
And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem.
And that's how the so-called Jewish man pollute our people. Because he the one that own all the banking systems. He the one that own the radio stations. He the one that own all the media. Right? So read on.
And to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius.
And that goes back to Zeus, right? So they want us to worship the gods of the Grecians, man. That's right. Right, read on.
And that in Garazim of Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwelled in the place. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people, for the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles.
By the what?
By the Gentiles, who dallied with harlots and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places, and besides that brought in things that were not lawful.
That were what?
That were not lawful.
Right, and that were not lawful, man. That's why the so-called Jewish man have our people at a lower state today, man. Right? Right? That's why they push out all these media, all this, the reality TV shows, right? He put a certain image on these social media platforms for our people to be destroyed, right? He don't want our people to come back to the laws of God, right? He want our people drugged out on these streets, man, right? He want our people in the streets killing and murdering each other, right? Read on.
And the altar was also filled with profane things which the law forbiddeth.
What's the what?
Which the law forbiddeth.
Right, read on.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days.
Neither was it what?
For a man to keep Sabbath
So
days.
it wasn't lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days. This is during the time of Hellenization, right? This is how our people became Gentiles, right? This is how our people became Greeks, right? It wasn't lawful for you to speak your language. It wasn't lawful for you to keep your customs, right? Read on.
Or ancient fasts, or to profess them himself to also be a Jew.
To do what?
Or to profess himself to all to be a Jew.
So it wasn't even lawful for you to profess yourself to be a Jew, man, right? And it ain't nothing new under the sun. That same thing is going on right now. That's why when Nick Cannon came out a couple years ago and made those statements, that's why the so-called Jewish man made him say he was sorry, right? He said, "What you say, nigga? Ain't no more wilding out for you, right? It ain't no more wilding out for you, all right? Until you apologize, right? Didn't I tell you don't come out and tell these niggas that they God chosen people, right? So it's not lawful for us to profess ourselves to be God chosen people, right? That's why all these other nations hate us, man, right? That was it on that. Finish off verse 6.
Well, I'm just read verse 6 again. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days,
Right.
or ancient fasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
And they don't push forth the laws of the Lord in America, right? The so-called Jewish man don't want our people out here keeping God's commandments on the Sabbath day. They want our people to be drunk and at the club on the Sabbath day, right? To be going from bar to bar on Glenwood Avenue on the Sabbath day, right? The so-called Jewish man want our women dressed like sluts, walking around, jumping from man to man on the Sabbath day, right? So our people got to come back to their true nationality, right? Because our people are at a lower state in America, while all these other nations that rape, rob, and murder our people is living lavish, right? So give me Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy 32 and 20. And he said, I will hide my face from them.
He gonna do what?
Hide my face from them.
So the Lord said he gonna hide his face from our people. That's why our people continually been destroyed every single day, right? That's why in our neighborhoods we got high crime rates, high murder rates, high theft rates, right? Because the Lord has turned his face away from his people. Read on.
I will see where their end shall be.
Right.
For they are a very forward generation.
Right.
Children in whom is no faith.
There's no what?
Is no faith.
And we don't have no faith in these last days. When you ask the average so-called black and Hispanic, right, they say they don't even believe in God no more. A lot of people come out and say that they worship the devil. A lot of people come out and say that they atheists, right? Our people don't have faith in these last days, man. They don't believe in the Lord in these last days, man. Our people believe in money. Our people worship and love the glory of the Grecians, right? You know?
They have moved me to jealousy, with which is not the Most High.
Right.
They have provoked me, they have provoked me to anger.
They have done what?
They have provoked me to anger.
And our people have provoking the Lord to anger, man. Right? Instead of keeping God's commandments, our people gonna be celebrating Halloween on Monday, right? Our people gonna be dressed up in damn costumes on Monday, going trick-or-treating, right? So you have provoked the Lord into anger, you know?
They have provoked me to anger,
right,
with their vanities,
right?
And I will move them to jealousy.
And he gonna do what?
Move them to jealousy,
right,
with those which are not a people.
What is the so-called white man?
Which those are not a people.
What about the Jewish man?
Not a people.
So the Lord said he gonna provoke us to anger with those which are not a people, right? Because when you look at the world today, everything is ass backwards, right? Now the Jewish man in our homeland, while we living in the ghettos and the projects, right? Now the Jewish man, he's speaking our language, and he got us speaking English, Spanish, and French, right? Now the Jewish man, he keeping our Passover, but he got us celebrating Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Right.
He be keeping our feast of dedication while we celebrating Christmas and New Year's, right? So everything is ass backwards, man. The Lord have provoked his people with a nation that is not a people, man. Right? Read on.
I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation.
What they what?
With a foolish nation.
What's the so-called white man?
A foolish nation.
A foolish nation, man. That's why the Job told you that these are children of fools.
That's right.
Children of base men.
Right.
Job said the so-called white man so dirty and filthy, he don't even like them around the dogs of his flock.
Right.
You gotta think about that, man. Right? Because we all know how the so-called white man get down, man. We all know he into bestiality.
Right.
Right? We all know the so-called white woman love to kissing her dog.
Right.
Right? We got it on video, man. We know how these devils get down, man. Right? So these people are disgusting, man. Look at these people, man. Right? Don't y'all know y'all on stolen land? Right? Do y'all know y'all on stolen land? You not okay? Well, you gonna know when we put your ass in captivity. All right. So enjoy your time right now, cause you, along with the rest of your nation, is going to captivity.
Right.
All right. So you learn about that. All right.
That's right.
Right. Hey, these damn devils, they gonna get it today, man. Right. Hey, they just stirred our spirit up, man.
Right.
Right. Right. So that's it on that. All right, Con. Let me get Jeremiah 14:2. Right. Go to that in Jeremiah 14:2. Cause now it's time for our people to wake up. And let me get Isaiah 1:3. Right. Now it's time for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to wake up, man. You should be pissed off that this damn devil got away with all this rape, robbery, and murder.
That's right.
And now he has the power to tell you where you can and can't be at. Right? Yeah, this is my corner now. You niggas can't stand on my corner. You need a permit. Right? Where was your permit at when you came over here and stole this land? Right? Where was all these rules and regulations when you came over here and killed millions of so-called Native Americans?
Let's talk about
right? We don't want to hear a damn thing that the so-called white man got to say, man. Right? That don't make no damn sense, man.
That's right.
Right, read what you got.
Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
So the Lord said Judah mourneth, right? So we gonna see the description of the real Jews according to the Bible. Right? We gonna see if the so-called Jewish man that's in the land of Israel right now, we gonna see if he the real Jews, right? So the Lord said Judah mourneth, read on.
And the gates thereof languish. They are black.
What color are the real Jews?
They are black.
What do the real Jews look like?
They are black.
The Lord said the real Jews are black. And when you go into the Hebrew, that means they dark skinned. The real Jews are dark skinned people. Right? Hey sis, if you a so-called black woman, you gotta separate from that damn white man.
That's right.
Right, we gonna tell you straight. Yeah, yeah, we got our head. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, we said it. Get away from that damn devil and stop being a damn bed wench. All right? We ain't come out here to play no damn games, man. Right? Stop being a damn coon and separate from these damn devils. Right?
That's right.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Hey, you got it right. Right, you got it right. And your ass going to captivity. Right? So, man, keep it pushing up the block.
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
Right. And that's the pride of the so-called white man. You shouldn't even be running your damn mouth. His bum ass walking around and got nowhere to go and he's still talking. Right? Keep it pushing, man. Read on.
And the cry of Jerusalem is going up.
Right, and the cry of Jerusalem is going up, man. That's why our people are at a lower state today, man. Right? Our people want to walk hand in hand with their oppressors. Walk hand in hand with the same. Look, this don't make no damn sense. Do you know what the so-called white man was doing to our woman during slavery? Right. And she want to walk hand in hand with the same man, right? That don't make no damn sense, man. It's like our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That sister need to read her history, man. Right? Go into the history of what the so-called white man was doing to our women during slavery. Right? But you know, our people, they think they doing good in America because they get to walk hand in hand with their oppressor, right? She stuck her hand, she was like, nigga, what nigga, don't you know he paying my bills? Don't you know he paying my car note? Right? All I gotta do is just, you know, do something strange for a piece of change, you know what I'm saying? You heard she was like, y'all niggas not gonna pay my bills. I don't wanna hear that.
No.
Right? She was like, y'all niggas not paying my bills. If I wanna walk with this white man, I'ma walk with this white man. Right? Take
another picture.
This, you're right, this is madness, man. That don't make no sense, man. Look at these filthy beasts, man. Right? Right, that don't make no
You need to put some clothes on this picture.
Yeah, that don't make no damn sense, man. Them the type of Edomites that's not even worthy enough to go in the cotton field. They all out of shape, right? They look like they've been eating damn candy corn all day, right? They finished, man. What the hell I'm gonna do with you? You're not even worthy enough to be in my cotton field, right? I need big, strong, fit Edomites, all right?
Cornbread fish.
Right, I can't have them fat ass Edomites, man. They want to eat up all the food, man. Right. Read on. That was it on that. All right, so read what you got in Isaiah. Where you at? Isaiah 1 of. Let me get the book of Mark chapter 12 and verse 27. Read what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3.
Right.
The ox knoweth his owner.
The what?
The ox knoweth his owner,
Right.
and the ass his master's crib.
Right.
But Israel.
But who?
But Israel.
What is the so-called African Americans?
But Israel.
So-called Jamaicans?
But Israel.
So-called Haitians?
But Israel.
So-called Hispanics?
But Israel.
So-called Native Americans?
But
The
Israel.
Lord said the ox knoweth his owner and the ass his master's crib. But Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, read.
Doeth not know.
Doeth not what?
Doeth not know.
Our people don't know who they are according to the Bible, right? Our people call themselves all different types of proverbs and bywords, man, right? Now it's time for you to wake up and realize who you truly are according to the Bible, right? So it says Israel doeth not know, right? Now it's time for our people to wake up and realize that we are God's chosen people, right? The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, you know?
My people doeth not consider.
They do not what?
My people doeth not consider.
And our people don't consider that they God chosen people, man, right? And that brother, he don't care about being God chosen people. He rather sit there with a shaved face, be a part of the Raleigh police, walk hand in hand with his damn slave master, right? You think he care about being God's chosen people? He already in his kingdom. He said, yeah, master pay me good. Oz works for the police. Master pay me real good. Master pay me real good to watch over you niggas, right? Oz works for the police department, right? Simple ass niggas, man. Don't make no damn sense, man. He walked away. Yeah, you told him, boss. Right? You told him, boss. Good job, boss.
Damn.
You see how them niggas packed up and went across the street? Right? Clown ass Negroes, man. Don't make no damn sense, man. That don't make no damn sense, read on.
A sinful nation.
What?
A sinful nation.
Right.
A people laden with iniquity.
Right, read on.
A seed of evildoers.
Hey, what?
A seed of evildoers.
Right.
Children that are corrupters.
That are what?
Children that are
Our
corrupters.
people are corruptors, man, right? The so-called white man got our he gonna have our people celebrating damn Halloween on Monday, right? And you gonna have grown ass Negro. Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing, family? What's going on? How y'all doing? Y'all got 2 minutes to listen to the words of the Lord? Y'all got 2 minutes? Oh, what's going? Y'all got 2 minutes? All right. Well, y'all.
Brother, 2 minutes of your
Yeah,
time.
y'all got 2 minutes. Do y'all love God?
Always.
Always, when you got 2 minutes for his word, if you love God, you got to hear his word, right? All right, so let me get Deuteronomy 7 and 6 real quick. Let's see what the Lord said about our people.
Bring it on.
All right, because y'all God chosen people according to the Bible, all right? All right, so read what you got in Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Right, bring it on.
For thou art a holy people.
What did the Lord say about our family?
thou art an holy people.
So the Lord said that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are a holy people. Read on.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Right, read on.
For the Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord did what?
Hath chosen thee
Read.
to be a special people
Right.
unto himself.
Right.
Above,
No, we eat. Oh,
above,
we are the same.
above.
Hey, family, the Lord said you are above all people. All right? So don't forget that. Y'all Israelites, y'all got to repent and keep the commandments. All right? Read on.
Above all people
Right.
that are upon the face of the earth.
So the Lord said the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are above all people upon the face of the earth, man. Right? And we don't give a damn how nobody feel about that. Right? We didn't write this book. Right? These are the words of the Lord. Right? That's why that damn devil got mad, man. He wish he was like our people. He wish he could run as fast as our people. He wish he could play basketball and football like our people. He wish he could sing and dance and dress like our people. Right? Right? So the Lord said we are above all people, man. Right? So go back to that in Isaiah 1 and 3. And where was you at? Mark? Kyle, Mark. All right, so let's read that.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Right.
But Israel doeth not know.
And our people don't know, and they don't read them.
My people doeth not consider.
They don't consider. They said, look, I love God. I know God, but you ain't got time to hear his words. What's so damn important that's out here that you rushing to? You ain't got 2 minutes for the words of the Lord, but you out here going nowhere. Walking slow as hell, going absolutely nowhere. Right? That makes no damn sense, man. Right? But the Lord gonna show us true power in these last days. Trust me, our people gonna be cleaving to the words of the Lord soon to come. When the so-called white man shut down all these supermarkets, when the so-called white man shut down all these factories and all these businesses, then our people, they gonna be like, oh, where those brothers that was on the corner? But we ain't gonna be out here in that day. Right? Like the brothers was just talking about, it's gonna be a famine of the word. I ain't gonna be out here. Hey, the Lord willing, we gonna be chilling somewhere. Right? But all you wicked ass niggas that don't want to hear the words of the Lord, you gonna be going through trials and tribulations in that day. Right? So read on.
A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity,
Right.
a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord.
They have did what?
They have forsaken the Lord.
Our people have forsaken the Lord, man. Our people wanna celebrate Halloween on Monday. They don't care about hearing the words of the Lord. You gonna have grown ass Negroes that's 30 to 45 years old talk about, hey bro, and you going to the Halloween party Monday night? Hey, should I be Willy Wonka or should I be Freddy Krueger this year? Right? Hey, I'm gonna be looking fly as hell in my Willy Wonka outfit. Right? Goofy as hell, man. Goofy ass Negroes here, man. I'm gonna be SpongeBob this year. Right? That don't make no damn sense, man. Our sisters out here trying to see who gonna be the sexiest demon on Halloween. Right? Man, last year it was sisters out here half naked just like damn Catwoman. Right? Just like damn Chucky. With fake blood all on their face. Looking wicked as hell, man. Right? They don't hey, these things, this is laughable, man. It's like, what the hell is wrong with our people, man? Right? Read on.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
They have did what?
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
What do our people do when they celebrate Halloween?
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
And our people provoke the Lord unto anger, man. That's why the Lord is allowing a weak white man to rule over you. Right? To tell you where you can and can't go. Right? To force you to pay bills and taxes when he stole this land. Right? So let me get, that's it on that. All right.
They are gone away backward.
They have did what?
They are gone away backward.
Our people have gone away backwards, right? What verse you at, King? All right, read down to verse 5.
Why should ye be stricken anymore?
Why should ye be what?
Why should ye be stricken anymore?
So the Lord is asking our people, why should you be stricken anymore? Like, damn, ain't you tired of getting shot down by the police? Ain't you tired of living in the projects? Ain't you tired of living in drug-infested neighborhoods? Right? How long shall you be stricken? Hey, I'm tired of getting my ass whooped, man. These brothers up here, we tired of getting chastised by the Lord. Right? Hey, we trying to get salvation. We want peace in our life, man. Right? We don't get no peace out here in this captivity, man. Right? How long shall you be stricken, man? Right? We tired of getting judged by the Lord, man. Right? We tired of going through these curses. We trying to go through these blessings, man. Right? So that was it on that.
Ye will revolt more and more.
Our people go do what?
Ye will revolt more and
So the
more.
Lord said, how long shall you be stricken? You keep adding on your sins. You keep adding sin upon sin.
Right.
It's like, damn, the Lord is like, haven't I whipped your ass enough? Didn't I allow the so-called white men to put you in slavery? Right? To hang you from trees and whip your damn back? How long you want to go through this? The Lord, hey, everybody say, are we waiting on the Lord? No, the Lord is waiting for you.
Right.
The Lord is like, damn, I'm trying to give you this kingdom, but you sit here BSing. Right? When you gonna stop playing games and take what's yours? When you gonna stop playing games and take what I'm trying to give you? It's the Lord's pleasure to give his chosen people the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
When it's gonna be your pleasure to come back and take it? Right? You know?
The whole head is sick,
Right?
and the whole heart faint.
Right? So our people from top to bottom is being destroyed, man. Right? Our people, they love the glory of the Grecians. They love celebrating all these wicked pagan holidays, man.
Right.
Right? And matter of fact, we gonna go into some of the history about that. And we go through this every single year, man. Because our people are ignorant. They don't know nothing, man. We have to go into the origins of all these pagan holidays that our people love to worship. Right? So, I'm gonna have you read out this book, King. So we just gonna read the highlighted parts. We gonna read the highlighted parts. So just read this. And matter of fact, we gonna stop right here. All right. Okay. So start it off, and we gonna get the origins of so-called Halloween. All right. So you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, listen up. Right. We finna get into the origins of this so-called Halloween. Right. Right. All right. So read that from the top, King.
Halloween, the origin.
What?
The origin.
Now we finna get into the origins of so-called Halloween, right? Hey, Shalom, Elder, what's going on? Right, so read that again from the top.
Halloween, the origin. All Saints or All Hallows Day is November 1st,
Right.
which according to the pagan customs,
According to the what?
which according to the pagan customs,
I thought this was a biblical custom.
which according to the pagan customs,
So see, hey, your pastor's not gonna bring this out on Sunday, right? It's crazy how the pastors, they claim that they believe in the Bible, but they gonna have their whole congregation celebrating Halloween, right? The pastor, he gonna be dressed up like a damn pimp Monday night, right? he gonna have a cane. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have on the damn pimp costume. Out here trick or treating, right? You know.
which begins as the sun sets the evening before.
Right.
A festival of the dead.
Hey, what?
A festival of the dead.
What is Halloween?
A festival of the dead.
So the Halloween is the festival of the dead, man. Right? That don't make no sense. Why are people celebrating the festival of the dead? Right? Where in the Bible do it say celebrate the festival of the dead? Right? Matter of fact, read what you got, King. In Mark 12 and 27.
Mark 12:27.
Right?
He is not the God of the dead.
Wait, the Lord is what?
He is not the God of the dead.
So the Lord said he is not the God of the dead. So why are people celebrating the festival of the dead, you know?
But the God of the living.
But the what?
But the God of the living.
But the what?
But the God of the living.
But the God of the living. So we got a question for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Why the hell are you celebrating the festival of the dead when our God is the God of the living? Right? That's a contradiction. So what the hell are they teaching people in the Christian church?
Wow.
Or what the hell are they not teaching people? Right? Our people need to come back and take back our true heritage. Right? Right, so read on.
Ye therefore do greatly err.
Do what?
Ye therefore greatly err.
What do our people do when they celebrate Halloween?
Greatly err.
What about Christmas?
Greatly err.
What about Thanksgiving?
Greatly err.
What about New Year?
Greatly err.
Greatly err, right? So our people greatly err when they celebrate all these pagan customs and all these pagan holidays, man, right? So let's read on in this book.
It was made into a celebration of all the known and unknown saints and martyrs of the Catholic Church by Pope Boniface IV in the 7th century. Originally, it was celebrated on May 13th, but was shifted to its present date by Gregory III in the 8th century. All Saints' Day is followed by All Souls' Day, November 2nd. Another Christian adaptation of pagan festivals.
Of what?
Another Christian adaptation of pagan festivals.
These are pagan festivals, man. Right, let me get Jeremiah 10:1. Go to Jeremiah 10:1, right? So our people need to stop celebrating these pagan customs, right? So read that in Jeremiah 10:1.
Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
Do what?
Hear ye the word of the Lord speaketh unto you.
So you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it's time to hear the words of the Lord, you know?
O house of Israel.
Oh, who?
O house of Israel.
Oh, everybody.
House of
The
Israel.
Lord is speaking to the house of Israel, you know?
Thus saith the Lord. Learn not the way of the heathen.
Do what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
When it's Halloween?
The way of the heathen.
When it's Christmas?
The way of the
So the
heathen.
Lord said, learn not the ways of the heathen, man, right? So our people need to stop learning the ways of the heathen. Nowhere in the Bible did the Lord tell us to celebrate Halloween, right? You know?
Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
For the what?
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
For the what?
For the customs of the people are vain.
For the customs of the people are vain, man. Right? What benefit do our people have by celebrating Halloween? All that's doing is taking more money out your pocket, right? All you doing is spending more money and putting it back in the so-called white man's hands, man. Right? That don't do nothing for our people. Right?
Trying to protect him while he was out there like that.
Yeah, how y'all doing? Alright, y'all Israelites, y'all gotta keep the commandments, alright? That's it on that? Alright, come. Alright, come. So let's read on in this.
Another Christian adaptation of pagan festivals for the dead. In ancient Britain and Ireland, the Celtic festival of Samhain was observed on October 31st at the end of summer. The souls of the dead were supposed to revisit their homes on this day of the autumnal festival, acquired sinister significance with ghosts, witches, goblins, black cats, fairies, and demons of all kinds.
And what?
And demons of all kinds.
So our people, that's why the Lord said our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right. Don't you know, according to the laws of the Lord, witches and wizards got put to death? If you was doing enchantments, you would get put to death. If you was into sorcery, you would get put to death. So why do our people want to take part in these pagan customs? Right? That don't make no sense. Let me get 2 Kings 17 and 12. Go to 2 Kings 17 and 12. Right? So our people need to stop this folly and this madness, man. Right? Alright, let's finish this.
And demons of all kinds said to roam about. Thus the 2 days have become combined in modern secular tradition. Mumming, pranks, bonfires, decoration of graves, belief in the return of ghosts and dead souls, fortune telling, and ritualistic games are all associated with the eves and days, both November 1st and 2nd in America.
And that's madness, man. These damn devils trying to get our people put to death, man. Like I said, the Lord not dealing with enchantments and sorcery, dressing up like wizards and witches, right? What precept he had you at? All right, bring that up.
Exodus 22 and 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Thou shalt do what?
Not suffer a witch to live.
That's why our people need to learn the laws of the Lord. Because most of our sisters going to be dressing like witches on Monday night, right? You going to have all these whores out here dressed like damn witches on Monday night. The Lord said he will not suffer a witch to live, right? So if we was back in the ancient world, all our sisters would have got put to death already, right? All these wicked Negroes that want to dress in costumes on Halloween, they would have got put to death, man, right? Like I said, and I can't stress this enough, man. How the hell you a grown 30, 40-year-old man and you dressing up in a damn costume, man? That don't make no damn sense, man. Right? So go to that in 2 Kings 17 and 12.
2 Kings 17 and 12.
Right.
For they served idols.
Well, they did what?
For they served idols.
So our people love to serve idols. They don't want to serve the true and living God, but they rather serve all the gods that the so-called white man want them to serve, man. Right? You know?
Wherefore the Lord said unto them, ye shall not do this thing.
You shall do what?
Shall not do this thing.
So the Lord said, ye shall not do this thing, man. So our people need to stop celebrating Halloween and Thanksgiving and all these pagan customs, you know?
Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, turn ye from your evil way.
Do what?
Turn ye from your evil way.
So the Lord said, now it's time to turn ye from your evil ways, man. Right? So now it's time to stop walking hand in hand with your oppressor. Right? So sis, you got to get out. All right? Our people love to walk hand in hand with their enemies. Our people love to keep and worship the customs and the gods of the so-called white man. Right? The Lord said, turn ye from your evil ways, you know?
And keep my commandments.
And do what?
And keep my commandments.
Right, read.
And my statutes, according to all the law which I commanded your fathers, and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets.
By my what?
By my servants the prophets.
We out here to give our people warnings, man. Right? What's stopping you from being the next Breonna Taylor? What's stopping you from being the next Trayvon Martin? What's stopping you from being the next Ahmaud Arbery? Right? The Lord is destroying our people every single day, man. Right, read on.
Notwithstanding, they would not hear, but harden their neck.
But did what?
But harden their necks,
Right, read.
like to the neck of their fathers,
Right.
that did not believe in the Lord their God.
They did not what?
Did not believe in the Lord their God.
And our people don't want to believe in the Lord, man. Look at these damn devils riding around the back of the trunk, man. Hey, y'all know y'all going to captivity, right? You know the service of the Lord gonna hunt your ass down and put you in chains, right? Right? Look at the, I mean, look at these damn, this is pathetic, man. Look at this madness, man. These devils rape, rob, to murder our people and they want to walk around with them cheap ass suits on, right? Don't y'all know we gonna hunt your ass down? Don't y'all know y'all going to captivity while you walk around on stolen land, right? What the hell going on out here, man? Right, read them.
And they rejected his statutes.
And they did what?
They rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against them. And they followed vanity.
And they did what?
And they followed vanity.
All our people doing is following vanity, right? Our people not trying to hear the words of the Lord, man. They're trying to get turned up today, right? Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is crazy, man. This is the people that we allow to rule over us, man. Right? We got Super Mario out here, man. What the hell going on, man? Our people getting shot down in the streets, and these people want to come out here and play damn dress up. Like this a damn game, man. Right? That don't make no damn sense, man. Right? Real.
And became vain, and went after the heathen.
And did what?
And went after the heathen.
And went after the heathen, man. Right? All our people doing out here is going after the ways of the heathen, you know?
That were around about them, concerning whom the Lord had charged them, that they should not do like them.
Hey, wait, the Lord said that we shall what?
Should not do like them.
But our people want to celebrate Halloween this Monday.
They should not do like them.
But our people want to celebrate Thanksgiving, a day when we was being raped, robbed, and murdered.
They should not do like
So
them.
the Lord said, ye shall not do like them. The Lord said, look, that's just like if I got a son, right? And there's some badass kids on the block. And I say, hey, look, don't mess with them. Because if you follow them, they gonna get your ass whooped, right? They gang banging, they selling drugs. So if you do the same things they doing and I find out, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Don't follow them. The Lord said all these other nations, they don't know my laws and commandments. The Lord only gave his laws, statutes, and commandments to the Israelites. So the Lord said, if you follow all these other nations, I'm gonna destroy you. Right? Read on.
And they left all the commandments of the Lord their God.
And they did what?
And they left all the commandments of the Lord their God. And made them molten images.
And did what?
And made them molten images.
And made them molten images, man, right? Like I said, our people don't want to serve the Lord. They want to serve the damn Ankh, right? Our people want to be in the Egyptology, right? Our people want to worship white Jesus and be a damn Roman Catholic, right? Our people want to be in every single religion in the world, but they don't want to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
Because they know when it comes to keeping God's commandments, you're going to be held accountable.
Right.
Our people don't want to be held accountable. They want to come out here and be as wicked as they want to be, man. Right? You know?
And made them molten images,
Right.
even 2 calves,
Right.
and made a grove, and worshiped all the host of heaven,
Right.
and served Baal.
Read down to verse 17.
And they caused their sons and their daughters.
And they did what?
They caused their sons and their daughters.
And they caused their sons and their daughters, because a lot of our people is simple as hell. A lot of our people know that they're not supposed to be celebrating Halloween. A lot of our people know that they're not supposed to be celebrating Christmas. But you know their main excuse? They always say, well, I know, brother, but we doing this for the kids. I want to make the kids happy, right? We doing this for the kids, right? But the Lord said you're supposed to train up a child in the way that he should go. You got to train up your children and teach them how to keep God's commandments. You're not supposed to be teaching your children to keep the ways of the heathen, right? Our people, they too busy trying to satisfy their children, right? When they need to be a true parent, right? They trying to be friends with their children, but you need to be your parents. You need to be your children's parent, man, right? They hear you. Oh, well, I'm trying to. My kids, they want to put the costumes on, right? You're not supposed to give a damn about that, man, right? They want to make their kids feel good because every other kid in the school, they got costumes on, they going trick-or-treating. Your kid feel left out, right? But we got to be strong in these last days, man. We got to be mentally and spiritually strong in these last days, man.
That's right.
You're not supposed to give a damn about what's going on at your kid's school.
That's right.
Your kid come home and say, look, Dad, all the other kids, they got costumes. All the other kids, they got Halloween candy. You supposed to tell them, well, look, we ain't like the other kids. The Lord said we are a holy people. We set apart. We different from everybody else.
That's right.
Right? We supposed to be keeping God's commandments.
Right.
We don't give a damn what all these other heathens doing, man. Right? So read on.
And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
To do what?
To pass through the fire.
Our people cause our children to pass through the fire, man. You sacrificing your children unto Satan when you allow them to worship and celebrate all these pagan holidays, man. Right? And our people don't know that, man. They think they doing their kids a favor. They too busy trying to make their children feel good, man. Right? You know?
And use divination and enchantment.
And use what?
Divination and enchantment.
And use divination and enchantments, man. That's wicked, man. The Lord said if you a wizard and a witch and you in the sorcery, he said you worthy to get put to death, man. Right? But our people don't know that, man. Right? You know?
And sold themselves to do evil.
And did what?
And sold themselves to do evil.
And our people sell themselves to do evil, man. Right? Our people are a bunch of sellouts, man. Right? That's why when Nick Cannon came out, he was like, yeah, we the real Jews, right? And then the so-called Jews, man, he shut down his TV show. He said, nigga, what you say, nigga? You said what? Boy, don't you know who I am? Don't you know I run the world? Don't you know I run all the banking systems? Right? Don't you know I own the media? Right? Right? So that don't make no damn sense, man. Right? That's why the Lord is putting the spirit on all these so-called black celebrities to come out and tell our people that we are the real Jews. Right? The Lord is using everybody for a certain purpose. Right? I mean, to be honest, only time to tell if Kanye actually gonna come out and start keeping the commandments. Right? He might not, you know, he might not actually be keeping the commandments, but the Lord is using him because he know a lot of our people look up to him, right? So he using him to put out this message, right? You know?
And sold themselves to do evil.
And did what?
And sold themselves to do.
And that's so they said, look at this madness, man. I mean, you can't make this up, man, right? Man, our people love to be a part of the Rainbow Coalition, all right? If you a so-called black woman, you gotta separate from the so-called white woman, man. We gonna tell you straight up. We ain't out here to please everybody's feelings, man, right? Our people need to separate from their enemies and their oppressors, man. The so-called white woman ain't did nothing good for our people, but lied on our brothers and got our brothers put to death by the damn police, right? It's like our people. It's like they don't know what happened to Emmett Till, right? It's like our people don't. They don't do no research. They don't know no history, right? If you know the true history about what happened during the time of segregation, ain't no way in hell you should be walking hand in hand with your damn enemy, right? You know?
To provoke him to anger.
Right.
Therefore the Lord was very angry with Israel.
The Lord was what?
Very angry with Israel.
And the Lord is very angry with his chosen people, man. Right? That's why the Lord is allowing the so-called white man to put his damn knee on your neck and choke you out for 8 minutes on the damn street corner. Right? That's why the Lord is allowing the so-called white man to shoot you down for jogging on the sidewalk. Right? That's why the Lord is allowing the so-called white woman to kick in your damn door and shoot you down while you sitting there watching a football game. Right? We don't.
And remove them out of his sight.
Right.
That there was none left but the tribe of Judah only.
Right, that's it on that. All right, Con. Where I had you at, King? All right, finish reading that. Let me get the book of Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 16. Let me get Isaiah 1 and 16. Read what you got.
Costume wearing.
Right.
Halloween masks and costumes were used to hide one's attendance at pagan festivals.
Right.
Or as in traditional shamanism, meditated by a witch doctor or pagan priest, and other forms of animalism to change the personality of the wearer to allow for communication with the spirit world.
Right. And that's just some of the origins of the so-called Halloween, man. All that is wickedness and folly, man. Right. So our people need to come out of this madness, man. Right. Like the Lord said, how long shall you be stricken? Right. How long you want to continue to be destroyed? Right? Our people need to wake up and take back their true nationality and take back their true language and their true heritage. Right? So read what you got in Isaiah 1 and 16. Right? And let me get Revelation 3 and 9.
Wash you, make you clean.
Do what?
Wash you, make you clean.
So now it's time for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to be washed with the water of the word. You need to come over here and get the true words of the Lord and change your life around, right? When the Lord come back and you celebrating Halloween, he gonna put you to death, man. When the Lord come back and you celebrating Christmas, he gonna put you to death, man. Right? When the Lord come back, if you eating pork, he gonna put you to death, man. Right? So and now it's time to be washed and get baptized through this word, man. You know?
Put away the evil.
Do what?
Put away the evil of your doing.
So now it's time for our people to put away the evil of their doings, right? Read on.
From before mine eyes.
Right.
Cease to do evil.
Do what?
Cease to do evil.
Right.
Learn to do well.
Do what?
Learn to do well.
So now it's time to learn to do will. What is will? Keeping these commandments. Our people need to come over here and learn how to keep God's commandments. Because that's the only thing that's going to bring you salvation in these last days. You know?
Seek judgment. Relieve the oppressed.
Right.
Judge the fatherless. Plead for the widow. Come now and let us reason together, saith the Lord.
Right now, where you at? All right, jump down to verse 19. Read 19 to 20.
If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall...
Hold on, if you be what?
Willing and obedient.
Our people need to be what?
Willing and
So
obedient.
now it's time to be willing and obedient. Obedient to the laws of the Lord. Our people don't want to be obedient to God. They want to be obedient to the so-called white man, man. The same man that's been killing them and oppressing them for the past 1,000 years, man. Right? This is crazy, man. What the hell is going on out here, man? You got damn Woody from damn Toy Story out here, man. What the hell is going on, man? What? You see this? Do you see this madness, man? That don't make no damn sense, man. And these the people that the Lord is allowing to rule over us, man. Right? You got fake ass cowboys out here, man. Out here, this is mad. Look at what the so-called white man do with his kingdom. He come out here and play damn dress up and act a damn fool, right?
That's right.
That don't make no damn sense, man, right? And they don't want us to go over there. They tell us we can't preach on the at the park because the so-called white man wanna play dress up. Hey, but hey, that don't make no difference to me. I don't want to be around that madness anyway, right? Read on.
If ye be willing and obedient,
Right.
ye shall eat the good of the land.
And we want to eat the good of the land. We're not gonna eat the good of the land being disobedient to God's commandments, man. Right? Following the ways of the heathen, right? Read on.
But if ye refuse and rebel,
If you do what?
refuse and rebel,
Read on.
ye shall be devoured with the sword.
You shall be what?
Devoured with the sword.
Our people been devoured with the sword in these last days, man. Right? Look how people living in downtown Raleigh. Right? Look how many of our people are strung out on drugs. Look at how many of our people are homeless out here on these streets. Right? So our people need to come get the true words of the Lord before it's too late. Right, read on.
For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it.
That's it on that? Alright, Con, let me get Revelation 3 and 9. And let me get Hosea 14 and 1. I'm gonna get a few more and I'm close it up.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9.
We out here to let our people know a change is coming, man. Right? The so-called white man, the so-called Jewish people, they're not gonna reign over you for forever, man. Right? The Lord is finna flip the tables in this world. Right? Read on.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
Of the what?
Of the synagogue of Satan,
Right.
which say they are Jews.
Which do what?
Which say they are Jews.
And the only people on the planet today that's claiming to be the real Jews is the so-called Jewish man, right? He the one that stole our homeland and talking about that he the real Jew, right? And that don't make no sense, man. He don't fit not one curse in the Bible, but he claimed that he the real Jew, right? Didn't the Lord say in the book of Isaiah, the 29th chapter, didn't the Lord say that the Jews' face shall not wax pale? So how the hell is the so-called Jewish man a real Jew? You think God's chosen people would be suffering from damn skin cancer? Right? That don't make no damn sense. How the hell are you God chosen people, but you need to wear sunscreen? Right? That don't make no damn sense, man. Right? That don't make no damn sense. I mean, you gotta make it make sense, man. They claim that they follow the Torah, but in the Torah it said if a man lay with another man, they shall surely be put to death.
Right.
But the so-called Jewish man in the land of Israel having damn gay pride parades.
That's right.
So how the hell are these God-chosen people? That don't make no damn sense, man. Right? Read on.
Hosea 14.
Oh, Salaki, let's finish this.
Which say they are Jews and are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And this what Kanye and them came out and said. But these people get mad when we tell the truth. Right? He said, nigga, what you say, I ain't the real Jew? Right? Right? He said, the Lord said, these people say they are Jews and are not. Right? Like we just read in Jeremiah, the Lord said the real Jews are dark-skinned people. Christ was a Jew. But in the book of Revelation and in the book of Daniel, it describes Christ as a dark-skinned man with woolly hair. It said that he was so dark, it looked like he got burned in the furnace. Right? So how the hell is these damn Europeans claiming to be the real Jews? Right? You know?
Which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
But do what?
But do lie.
What the so-called Jewish man do?
But do lie.
These people do lie, man. That's why the Lord said in Psalm 58, he said, the wicked are estranged as soon as they be born speaking lies, man. That's all the so-called white man know how to do is speak lies, man. Talk about that he God-chosen people. Talking about that he the real Jews, man. Right? When the scriptures say that the so-called black man is the real Jew. Right? Even Hitler came out and said that the so-called Negroes the real Jews. Right? But the so-called Jewish man wants you to feel bad about the so-called Holocaust. Right? Hey, all praises to the Most High that, hey, we don't even know if it's true or not. Because they say that could have been false. But if the Holocaust is real, all praises to the Most High, man. All praises to the Most High if it was real that Hitler destroyed all them damn Jewish people, man.
That's right.
And we don't give a damn about the so-called Jewish man.
That's right.
Hey, the service of the Lord, we're not worrying about the Jewish man shutting us down. Hey, Kanye and all these superstars, they gotta worry about that. They gotta worry about the Jewish man shutting down they TV deals and their record deals. We ain't worried about that. We ain't got nothing to lose out here, right? And we come out openly and say, look, we hope the so-called Jewish man, the so-called Jewish woman, and the so-called Jewish children drop dead, right? That's how we feel about it, right? So we don't give a damn, man, right? The Lord said these people do lie, right? Read on.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
And do what?
I will make them come and worship before thy feet.
The Lord said he gonna make the so-called Jewish man come and worship before the feet of the real Jews, man. Right? Read on.
And to know that I have loved thee.
And to know that I have loved thee. So in these last days, all these other nations gonna know that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, shalom, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the real Jews, the Israelites, man. Right? Right? So the so-called Jewish man has been exposed in these last days, man. Right? They have no wisdom about these scriptures. They talk about they the real Jews, but when you ask them what tribe they come from, they can't even tell you. Right? That don't make no damn sense, man. Right? Man, you had this damn, I seen this video, this damn Amalekite talking about this brother came up on him. He said, you a Jew, right? He said, yeah, I'm a Jew. He said, well, what tribe you from? He said, well, I come from the tribe of Dan. How the hell are you a Jew, but you come from the tribe of Dan? That don't make no damn sense, man. If you a Jew, you gotta come from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. How the hell are you from the tribe? I mean, this is getting ridiculous, man. He talking about he from the tribe of Dan. That don't make no damn sense, man. So let me get Revelation, let me get Matthew 4:17. I'm gonna close it up with that. So you give me Hosea 14:1.
O Israel, return unto the Lord thy God. Hosea 14:1. O Israel.
Oh, who?
O Israel.
Oh, Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Read on.
Return unto the Lord thy God.
Do what?
Return unto the Lord thy God.
Be a homosexual.
Return unto the Lord thy God.
Be a part of gay pride.
Return unto the Lord thy God.
Celebrate Halloween.
Return unto the Lord thy
So
God.
the Lord said, now it's time for our people to return back and to the Lord thy God and start keeping his commandments. Read on.
For thou hast fallen.
For thou hast what?
For thou hast fallen
Right.
by thine iniquity.
Right. You know?
Take with you words and turn to the Lord.
And do what?
And turn to the Lord.
And do what?
Turn to the
So
Lord.
now it's time for our people, these so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to do what?
Turn unto the Lord.
So turn into the Lord, man. And in order to turn from the Lord, you got to separate from these damn devils, man. Right? You got to separate from the so-called white woman. Right? You got to separate from the so-called white man and stop keeping his damn holidays, man. Right? So that's it on that. Let me get Revelation, Matthew 4:17. I'm going to close it up.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 17. From the time Jesus began to preach and to say.
Yeah, kind of read that again from the top. YAHAWAH'S.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 17. From that time, YAHAWAH'S began to preach and to say, repent.
Do what?
Repent.
Do what?
Repent.
Right.
For the kingdom.
For the what?
For the kingdom.
For the what?
For the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Is that what?
Is at hand.
Is that what?
Is at hand.
Right, so like we tell you week in and week out, the kingdom of heaven is at hand for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? If you didn't know, you living in the last days, and if you want to escape the death, destruction, the famine, and the pestilence that's coming to the earth, you got to come back to the Lord, you got to repent, and you got to keep his law, statutes, and commandments, man, right? But with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem YAHAWAH'S, and Shalom. Kwam Yashawan!
Kwam Yashawan!
Kwam Yashawan!
Kwam Yashawan!
Kwam Yashawan!
Kwam Yashawan!